Hello everybody, it's me. I'm here at the police station. In order to get your visa to go to Spain for the semester, you have to have an FBI background check or a notarized police background check. So here I am at sunny sunshine Grosse Pointe Park Police Department Station, and we are going to go in, and I'm asking for a fingerprint background check at the records department, and then I guess we wait like 24 hours, and then we call the state bureau and inform them that I've requested my background check and I'm having my fingerprints processed, and we asked them that they would please notarize it before I get it. And the website says that it should be available within 5 to 8 weeks, which is kind of a long time. So if you're looking forward to going overseas and you do need your visa, please keep in mind that in order to apply for your visa, you have to already have this done and submitted and came back clean. So it does take 5 to 8 weeks. I've heard you can get a FedEx number and expedite the process by providing them with additional money through FedEx, if they're like a FedEx account online or something. I haven't done that yet, so I will do that as soon as I get home. But I am here at the station and I'm getting ready to have mine done. So if you have any questions or anything, you can always comment and ask me how my fingerprint went, or if you need any help getting yours, who you should call, what numbers. I use the www.michiganstatepolice.com or .gov or whatever it is. I googled Michigan State Police, and they advised me to go to my local police department and tell them I needed something larger than a local background check, and that's what they told me to do. So here I am. It's the afternoon. I just got here. I hope it doesn't take more than like half hour to do. I know it costs money, so I brought $45. I think it costs $30, so I brought $45 with me. So I'm starving. I can't wait to finish it so I can go home. I bought some Kroger's, so I have like tuna fish at home. So as soon as I get done, I will go eat that. I need a bath too. My hair looks kind of jacked. But good luck everyone. I hope you all get what you wish for and see where you want to go and see what you want to see. And good luck on your fingerprint scans. Hey everybody, this is a follow-up on the police background check. It didn't go that well. Lady was not very helpful, and couldn't find any way to assist me. However, I called the State Department, and they told me that on Thursdays in Oak Park, which is about 30 to 40 minutes away from here, it's like 2 hours by bus. So they told me on Thursdays from 8 to 12 they do fingerprints, and then I have to mail them and pay for them myself. So they do the fingerprint card for me, and I can come in on Thursday and get that. So I will. It's an extra week I have to wait because they only do once a week. So I'm really cutting it close for time. But, you know, I work hard and I'm going to try to do everything right and keep everything up. So I should be able to complete everything. But just the update is that the local department didn't wind up being able to do it. So I did have to go to the State Department to have it completed. It's still a little up in the air because I need it certified, and they can't certify it. So I have to see if they can maybe FedEx it to me faster or something, because this is just like crazy, taking forever to process. But it is what it is. So good luck, you guys, and I hope yours goes smoother than mine. Hello everybody, it's me. I hope you're all doing well and that all your study abroad wishes and hopes are being fulfilled. I have just completed the criminal background check portion. If you remember from earlier, I was at the police station trying to get together. This for me is one of the most difficult ones that I had to complete, in part because of the amount of bureaucracy associated with all these police stations. I wound up going to my local. You need, in order to get your visa to travel for a program longer than 90 days, so not like a summer, like a semester, a whole semester program, you have to have a student visa. In order to get a student visa, you need a police background check of all the states that you've lived in for the past 5 years. You need a fingerprints background check, and you can either get it done by the FBI or by a state with a notarization. So I chose the state one was closer and more easier for me to get to. So I chose to do mine through the state and have it notarized. It was hard because first I went locally. I went to my local station and they said you can only do it by Michigan State. I'm Michigan, so you can only do it by state police. So then I rode to my city state office and they didn't do it, but they recommended I go to a different precinct. So then I take the bus. I don't drive, so I'm like in total hell and agony because the buses were late and it was like 105 degrees that day. So I'm burnt. If you can't tell, I'm a little burnt. But so I went to the other precinct. Sun in my eyes. And the other precinct only does it for state employees. So if you need it for a visa, they don't do it. So they recommend that I go to a live scan, a private practice that does live scan. So I did that, and the live scan informing they only can do live scans if you have a live scan request form, which has to be gotten to you from either your employer or from the agency that's sending you, like your school or the program you use. So my program couldn't get me a request form, so I had to go old school and go to the they sent me to a fourth. They sent me to a fourth police station, a precinct in Oak Park, which is just maybe half hour, 45 minutes outside of my city in the car, by car. So I went there and I called. I think your best bet if you're gonna go is to call beforehand. Call the station and ask if they do fingerprint background check for visa immigration, and see what they say. That way you're not like driving for no reason or have some idea of what you're doing. So damn, the sun is like really not cool. Anyway, so I did that today, and it was hard. The fingerprint check itself was free, and they have a little card, and the police officer comes and he does your fingers, and he asks you, your race, your age, your weight, your address, and you give that to him along with your state ID. And then he gives you the card back, and then I chose to do mine through FedEx. You can do like general U.S. postal mail, but I used FedEx. I think my total was somewhere around $30. So I had next day delivery, and I had delivered the fingerprint card, a note that said, I needed an extra copy of my because you need 2 copies, because you need one for the visa immigration in the U.S. and you need one for visa immigration in the country of your destination. And so you need an extra copy, and you need it notarized. So I did all that. I wrote it all down, and I had a prepaid envelope I stuck in there too, so they could mail mine back to me very rapidly. And I mailed all that today. So that's about it. You need it notarized. You need a FedEx account, so you need a credit card in order to get a FedEx account. It was hard. I'm very tired. When I get it, you have to take it to the Secretary of State to get a postal notarized, which is secondary notarization from your state. So I have to do that too. So I'm pretty exhausted right now. Financially, it's been a couple dollars, getting around. I mean, I've been eating, when you travel all over the city trying to get this done, you have to eat out, and that's expensive. I'm happy though. Everyone who's been there to help me has been very helpful. My mom, my dad, thank you guys. You guys have been outstanding. I appreciate you. So everything's been going okay, and I hope you guys get yours done. If you have any questions, there's a website I mentioned earlier. I think it's on Vibla's. I'm gonna try to mention it either in the bio to this video, or maybe I'll mention it in a later video. Probably, if I don't mention it, I'm gonna mention it at the beginning of the medical certificate video. So check that video out. I'll put it in the beginning, and that'll be the website of this guy who's really assisted me. He has a blog, a blog, an online blog, where he wrote about how he got his visa and how he did his study abroad and what he had to do. And his journey and his blog has really assisted me in doing mine and making my life easier. So I highly recommend reading it before you get into doing whatever you got to do, because it was interesting and insightful. Anyway, thanks guys. I hope you guys have a great, beautiful day. Hope the sun shines on you and all nice, wonderful things happen. Bye-bye.